Interesting. Is that what happened in the original storyline? I wasn't able to control her completely. Oh, she shot Cecil! Oh man, the first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Cecil inside that bag. Cecil, please. Yeah, that's when I lost my life, right there in the presence of Timsic radiation. And so that's how Cecil, as we know it, got her powers. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost strikes. I think I understand it now. This is I can't handle it. I can't handle looking at the cat and imagining our character. Why was I the only one who couldn't get his memory back? It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was just hiding behind that corpse. So a person's memories about their death have to do with if they can see themselves? Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight. If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't even if I wanted to. Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences and the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead, but even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. I thought everyone would have that 4 minutes rewind ability. Because then the story would get really complicated. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. Well, Missile has that power too, now that you think about it. In any case, now the starting... Well, actually, I don't know if he does. He might not, actually. Now that the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death. The kitten Cecil's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Yay! So, Yomil, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. They might have turned into like evil bikers or something. So now these past 10 years will all vanish. I mean, anything could change. You know, we could have formed our own rock band, everyone together. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I've no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Cecil. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have been changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Cecil. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Cecil? Are we ever going to see each other ever again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Cecil, I'll never forget you! I'll never forget you either, you valiant little doggy. Well, looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning. And now, we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait! Wait for what? What are we waiting for? Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Ah, it's Ray! Hey, Ray. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! Yeah, we kind of forgot about you, and then small little bits of the word Ray were dropped occasionally. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I'd hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. I hope you will. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. Oh no, it's just going to be like, we've done this thousands of times! And this is the one time it actually got fixed properly. You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Well, everything would have gone to crap. Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. That's kind of expected. Oh, and Yomiel's here too. Great. Bye, Missile. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process... Oh, she died too? Yeah. 2 little dead bodies were left behind. Not exactly unexpected. She would have been a problem. However, the little fellow spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. And that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that! The powers of the dead? But how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. Yep, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Because Yomio was there, unlike before. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. And conveniently she didn't. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. That little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, which has happened before Cece, told you, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? Good. Good, the story deepens. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. Wait, so he had to wait 10 years? Well, that sucks. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Hi, Missile. Oh, old Missile. Wow. That's right, I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time I had grown old and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. I just thought about that too. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened. But I became to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. It is, otherwise we'd be stuck. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World paths to the junkyard and came across an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time too. This is all starting to get really complicated. You just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. Whoa! And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in is finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomil. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right, as you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. So you lied to me, and the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that happened, it would have been all over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile? So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do! Now then, farewell, Cecil! Farewell! And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us really knew what happened in the town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. That got really confusing for a bit, didn't it? I mean, I get what they said, but time travel stories can be difficult to follow sometimes. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh, good. Please don't be a gun. Please don't be a gun. Please don't be a gun. Okay, that's definitely not a gun. Much better. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee, it worked. But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this to surprise her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again, and I'm hoping that Mom isn't dead now. Hello there, I'm not dead either. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Haha, how long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. Haha, that you will, that you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me that you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. Well, I don't think it would be a kitten anymore. It's 10 years later. That's a little bit older than a kitten. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Uh-oh. This is gonna get weird. Still a kitten. Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Cecil. Cecil? Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Cecil likes you, Lynn. Oh look, she's not dead. Alright everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Thanks for not being dead. I brought your favorite, a whole chicken. We ordered it from the chicken kitchen. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. I'm just a cat. And so we meet again, Cecil. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. And I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. How did the cat get the Temzik fragment in it? Okay. I don't remember that happening. I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of something as their lives as they unfold, I think. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Look at them just eat that chicken like a bunch of monsters. Just devour it. Ta-da! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile. I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. So we've got pasta and chicken and cake. It's a really weird party. Look at this. Look, he's just eating an entire chicken. She's eating a chicken too, and... What is this? Who are these strange people? Who just eats like an entire... I mean, I guess I do like those little rotisserie chickens. Those are pretty yummy. But still, like, who does that? Oh, no. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective. Just like Inspector Cabanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? That was fun. I liked that. That was a lot of fun. Good game. So, the usual, let me know what you guys thought. Looks like we still have a bit of dialogue left to go. Here's your food, gentlemen. An entire chicken. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigations Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again, just so you could eavesdrop? No. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. I like all these. These are great. What a twist at the end. You're a cat. You're not even a person. I know the ending. The very I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. It's got a weird nose. It's like a carrot. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek. Something or another. Is this really necessary? This new curried chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. Spin. Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? I have a feeling I know who... Oh, no, it's him. Never mind. Good job not being in jail, by the way. I don't know, I liked almost, like, I liked 99% of the story, but that last little bit of ending was just a little hard to follow. Just the bit with Older Missile, that was just a tad difficult to follow. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. I found it on the internet. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. And now everyone's dead. Money! Wait, why is there a safe up there? Seems very unconcerned about being piled in money. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? Yes, yes. That's right, sweetheart. I had a heart attack in this chair once. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. You just hit him in the face? His, like, head kind of went back. This deal is going quite well, oh, I must say. These grapes are quite good, my man. The Yo-No is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned. Egad! Your head fell off again. Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. Keep your head about you. Oh good, now you can annoy the world with your music. Love, peace, and pigeons! Long live rock and roll! Stop the park from charging admission! Protect the rights of those who live here. Look at my papers! Oh yes, of course, I love the panic dance. Today's the day, you know, he's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm really interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it! I almost forgot about them. Oh, look, Cecil's painting! And what's he gonna be painting? 10 long years, Yomiel. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Glad to see your legs are working. I was kinda worried you were gonna be in a wheelchair next time we saw you. Thank you, Cecil. Don't hold out on us. I want to see what he's painting. Oh, I see. Oh, it's a nice painting, isn't it? Oh, that's it? Okay, I thought we were going to have like a short little clip of him getting out of jail. Oh well. Well, that looks like that's it for Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a fun one. The ending, like I said, was a little bit confusing, but overall, still really good. I liked it a lot. Let me know what you guys thought, and if you have any future ideas for good Let's Plays, let me know. I've already got a few on my mind, so if anyone gives me a suggestion, there's a decent chance I might not listen to it, but, you know, still go ahead and give it to me, and I'll keep it on my radar. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you for the next Let's Play. Bye!